Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is Andrew, and it is Wednesday night. We are excited to be here. It is May 20th, and we have a surprise and a treat for everybody here tonight. We're talking about something here that is the hottest topic in the news media today. We're talking about opportunity, and we got some very special guests on this presentation here tonight. We're going to keep it super fast. And really, why you're here is to learn about this opportunity. And when we're talking to people about things, especially in business, I like to ask questions to people and find out if my prospect is somebody who's excited, find out if somebody's interested. And so these are, some serious questions for a very, very big opportunity that's taken place here today. And the first question, or what I'd call the leadoff question, right? You want to have a leadoff question, and that's who do you know that uses gasoline or diesel fuel? And that's probably a no-brainer, just like this opportunity is for people, because the answer is everybody. I mean, if you're 18 years old, or I think 16 to get a driver's license, you're buying gas, you're buying diesel fuel, and that's everywhere in the world, no matter where you live. Unless you got an electric car or you walk or ride a bike, you're buying fuel. And my second question is who do you know that would want to save money on fuel expenses? And again, it's the same response. We get the same response from people. Everybody we know feels that they're getting taxed at the pump. They feel like they're having pain at the fuel pump when they fill up their car, when they fill up their truck, when they fill up their motorcycle, their moped, their boat, their UTV, their ATV. And the third question is if given the choice, if you were given the choice here tonight, would you rather save money on fuel, make money by helping other people save, or do both? And for 99.9% of the people that are out there today, they say that they want to do both, that they want to save money, but they also want to make money. And that's why you're here. And that's why you're watching this recording, or that's why you're attending this live presentation, is because you probably smell money. You heard about something here that's moving and big, and you're right. You're right on. The most common answers are everybody, and both. So everybody uses fuel. Everybody wants to save money on fuel, and everybody wants to make money. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And what these questions do is open people up to talk about what's taking place in business from a timing standpoint. This slide is from today. The national average, according to AAA, and everybody's heard of AAA, gasprices.aaa.com, $4.55 national average in the United States for fuel as of today. And a year ago it was 317, a month ago it was 404, and that's just for regular unleaded. And now there's many states that are over $5 US a gallon. So if you got a 20-gallon tank, that's $100 to fill up your car. If you got a 30-gallon tank on your truck, you're paying 150 or more to fill up your truck. And some of the diesel prices we're hearing about are incredible. I mean, I heard 6, 7, as high as $8 per gallon. I mean, imagine having a 150-gallon tank at $8 a gallon. I mean, are you kidding me? Those are some crazy, crazy prices on fuel. And I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where the price of fuel is going to go here in the US. It seems like it's just keep going up and up. But look at these prices globally. Look at Germany. They're already there. These countries are already where we're going. I mean, Germany 869, France 901. That's for 1 gallon of regular unleaded. Italy 858, Spain 665. Anybody know anybody in the UK? They're paying over $8 a gallon. Greece 929, Norway 829, and get this, in Hong Kong $15.73 a gallon for 1 gallon of unleaded gasoline. And that was as of May 11th. And our source is globalpetrolprices.com. Globalpetrolprices.com. You can go to that site right there, and you can get the latest updates on any country in the world. and what they're paying. It's just absolutely incredible. But timing is everything in business. And today, the number one topic people are talking about, it's the high price of gasoline and diesel fuel. And we absolutely have the solution with our best premium caps. We're going to talk about those tonight. You're going to hear from some people getting results. We're going to talk about the money you can be earning potentially. And we have a very special guest on his birthday. Our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, is on this presentation, and there's a lot of people coming in here, but we have the solution. And what we want to do is just share a quick video with you and let you get a little taste of what's happening. If I can get it to play.
Rising gas prices jumped 21% just last month.
And we have seen them steadily going up since the war started.
So you're going to see some more hot marketing materials coming very soon. But again, it's all about timing in business. And here's a product, the best premium caps with a 35 plus year track record. This isn't something that's brand new to market. There's 35 years of satisfied customers with the product made in the USA, made right here in the United States with premium quality ingredients. That's why they're the best premium caps. Millions of these caps have been sold globally. It's exclusive to TLC. It's a product that's EPA registered with a global insurance policy, meaning you don't got to worry about putting this product in your brand new Mercedes 550 SL and having the thing blow up. We got you covered on it. It's a $1 million policy through Lloyd's of London. And get this, what I like about this is it has a $20 retail price. And that's the price of a pizza, if you think about it. And you're getting 6 caps per blister card. And one cap will treat 11 to 20 gallons of gasoline or diesel fuel. And what the product does is it improves the combustion efficiency. It supports a cleaner fuel burn. And so it helps reduce toxic emissions. I'd say it dramatically reduces toxic emissions. It's designed for all gasoline engines, which means not just cars and light trucks, but motorcycles, ATVs, UTVs, snowmobiles, boats, jet skis. Some people put it in generators. Anything that burns gasoline or diesel fuel. Stay tuned as we have some product line extensions, which will help cover even more engine usage. But what I like about the premium caps is that it absolutely increases the octane in your fuel. So if your car requires premium fuel or your truck requires premium fuel, you can buy regular unleaded. You can add a best premium cap and you'll get a big enough octane boost to where you're getting that premium burn. So it's really as easy as having yourself 4 seconds away from a better tank of fuel. You're going to pop the pack open. They're in blister cards. They're foil packed. So you pop them out, you drop it in your tank, you fill up your tank, you put the cap in before you fill up, and you live your life. The cap dissolves in the fuel, and you just let it do its thing. And you're going to see some huge benefits. You're going to notice an increase in power. You'll probably notice more horsepower and torque with your vehicle. You're going to definitely see that it's going to reduce those toxic emissions. Obviously, people want to buy the product because they want to see that increase in mileage. I think everybody's looking for that increase in mileage. But, it's a very simple product to use. It's not expensive, and you just make it a habit. You just repeat it, you use it over and over again. It's very consumable. And what this is going to do is it's going to help clean your system out in your engine. It's actually nutrition for your car, it's nutrition for your truck. And you don't have to pre-measure anything. It's not a messy liquid product. It doesn't smell. It's not going to get on your hands. And the good news for you ladies out there is it's not going to ruin your nails that you spend a lot of money on. You're not going to have some acetone product stripping the polish off of your nails. So it's very clean, very simple, very easy to use, very portable. And obviously the results are going to vary. We tell people it's kind of like marketing health and nutrition, with the product claims. I mean, just, be honest with people. There's no need to exaggerate the claims with what the product does. Every vehicle's going to be different. We tell people that, the reason we put 6 caps on a blister card is because it could take you as many as 6 tanks before you start noticing something big and something that's going to be dramatic. We call it a 6-tank trial, but, for $20 to try the product, I mean, come on. I mean, if it works, it could save you potentially a bunch of money. And if not, you're out the price of a pizza. So the results may vary. We've got people that have had incredible results on the product. We've got some of them that are online here right now. One of them is my good friend, Mr. Mike Renz. He's a car nut. He's a muscle car nut. And Mike, why don't you come on here? I know you got some people you'd like to share with the group tonight. And just tell us about the rigs that you're driving and what kind of results you've seen using the product. So Michael Renz, my good friend from Wisconsin, take it away.
Well, thank you, Andrew and Nancy. We're really excited about this opportunity and the product. And, I come from old school building muscle cars. And for the people that don't understand how this all works, if you ever had a spark plug out of a motor before and a lawnmower, you ever change your own plugs or familiar what that looks like, when you take out your spark plug, there's always carbon on it, right? If you took the head off the car where the piston meets the valves where the combustion is, there's always carbon and dirt there, and that ends up in your catalytic converter, and that is stopping horsepower, on-burn gas going out your tailpipes. I mean, just a go green concept of this is a big deal, but what that does is this product is not an additive like anything at the store. It's a catalyst. As it cleans out your motor, it puts a little polish in there, a little red, little slate coating, which makes everything burn, less emissions, more horsepower, snappier running vehicle, and your motor's clean. And that creates an increase in mileage. And, we can't make big claims, 8 to 12% is what we can claim. But reality is every vehicle is different. And in other markets where the fuel's dirty, the results are off the charts. You will see for yourself. So we got some testimonials here. We're going to start off with Greg McGraw. He's out of Texas, and Greg, a minute or so on what you experienced with all your vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. I haven't been this excited since my high school sweetheart said yes, but I've been fortunate enough to be able to use these for a little while. And I'm telling you, the results have just been unbelievable. And in fact, they're so unbelievable that I made videos of all these. So I had to go back and put them down. I could remember all these, but I have a 2.0 turbo that I use in my Audi TT. Requires 91. I use the regular because with the cap, it's pumping up the octane. So I don't need that 91 anymore. I use 87. And just the other day, it was 80 cents a gallon cheaper. So 12 gallons, I saved $9.60 right out of the gate. It's like, right on. I've got a V8, a Coyote 5.0 Mustang. It went from 16 miles a gallon up to 22. V10 Excursion that I pulled a 10,000-pound trailer from rodeo to rodeo with. And just that thing alone went from 5.7 to 9.1. I even made a trip up to Iowa from Texas, 2,000 miles there and back to see my kids and grandkids. And I saved $320 on that trip. Just couldn't believe it. I also got a diesel Ram 3500. I also pulled that with my 10,000-pound trailer with that. And I went from 9 to 17.2. A V8 supercharged Tundra that I wasn't getting the carbon buildup. The power came back in that thing after it cleaned the system all out. My most impressive one is my V6 Impala. When I got that thing, the carbon, you could see it on the pipes on the end. It was all black. I cleaned all that up. I wasn't getting that anymore. My power loss was gone. I got the power back. But most impressive, I was at 22 miles to the gallon when I got the thing. After putting 6 tanks in, I was up to 35 miles to the gallon. Unbelievable, unheard of, but it's video. I've got it on video. I can show it to you. But I just wanted to quickly share everybody with what the results that I've got. I've got so many stories, but I promised I'd be a minute. I could talk forever. So back to you, Mike. Thanks for taking me on tonight.
All right, Greg, just so everybody knows, he does rodeo, so he moves a ton of product at these events. He sets up booths. He's got his own way of doing things, but that is his product testimonial, and that's his story, and unbelievable. So we're going to go over to California. Miss T. Bassard. Now, this gal here is new to this product. I sent her a sample of this product, these caps, to try out, and just share with what happened with you, Tanella, because I think you were shocked.
Good evening. I am also super excited. I can share Greg's sentiments. As Mike mentioned, I'm from Fresno, California. As you guys know, California gas has been ridiculous. Mike shipped me some of the caplets, the capsules, and I am now on my 3rd tank, and I can't say sing more praises about this product. I was down because I started paying attention before I was using the capsules. I'm taking pictures and just kind of logging the progress. But my car was showing about 16 miles per gallon when I first started tracking and dialoguing how much the performance was getting better. Now that I'm on my 3rd tank here, I took a picture the other day. I'm now at 26 miles per gallon. So definitely a big increase. I have a 2017 Cadillac XTS, which is probably considered more of your luxury car. So you look at, most of us, and I've always put premium in my car. Well, as a result, just to kind of share California prices, diesel is just about $8 right now. The premium is, I can quote these numbers very specifically because I've gone from premium to regular, but the premium was just at $5.99. We got all the way up to $6. The regular unleaded was at $5, and I think we're about $5.30 right now. But because of this product, I said, you know what, go ahead and try to go down to unleaded. And my car did not skip a beat. She is actually floating. She's just kind of floating around the fuel range, right? I always look to see how many miles I'm getting out of those gallons of gas that I'm putting in. And typically I couldn't get, since I first purchased the car, I couldn't get it back anywhere near 400 miles in the fuel range. Well, again, 3 tanks in, actually I saw the improvement a little bit sooner, but I can definitely, because I've been documenting this thing, I can stand on it completely that by my 3rd tank, I am getting now closer. Prior to, I was at about 320, 325 at the top of that fuel range. I am now touching 380, 390. I got really close to 400, and that's when I was sold. So I have to say, Mike, thank you for sending me those samples. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm sharing it with other folks that are looking at saving money. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Tanella, and I made a believer out of her real quick. So my testimonial is this. I've been building cars since I've been a little boy. I've had 74 Mustangs. I got a Land Rover. It takes premium. I run this product, okay? I got a 1970 Boss 302 show car, $100,000 show car. I built from scratch. I run it in there, and I got a Shelby GT500 that a network marketing company bought me as a reward, and I run it in there. And the reason I run it in these high performance cars is I want my motor as clean as the outside of my car, and I know that the power's there. My Ford Edge, I'm seeing about 4 or 5 miles a gallon. I'm not even watching the mileage in my premium cars. I just want my motor clean. And in closing here, I'm going to hand it back to Andrew, but I just want to say thank you to Andy and Nancy putting this all together to take this product around the world, help people save money, help people make money off helping people save money. I'd like to give a big hats off to Jack, the CEO of the company here. It's been a pleasure working with you the last 2 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the hottest opportunity, hottest timing window of the product into the market. And don't miss out on this one. This is going to be a bammer. So Andrew, back to you. Nancy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Tanella. Thank you, Greg. And for those of you that are on the moderator side, do me a favor. We still got people coming into the room, so just help us out, letting people in. You know what got me excited about what's going on here? And Mike mentioned Jack, and it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jack. We appreciate you. Is that, we partnered with someone who's got a track record of over 25 years that's done billions in sales. That's with a company that is operating in massive global markets. They paid out a lot of money, was voted one of the best places to work by Direct Selling News. I mean, there's so many highlights with the company I could just go on and on about, but it's important who you get into business with, especially in network marketing. I mean, we had the opportunity to bring this product to a couple different networks. We even thought about doing it ourselves, but when we met Jack, it was over with. We knew this was the right fit. And especially with Jack's background being in automotive, I mean, it was a perfect fit for the company. And think about it. I mean, here's a vision where, we see the product easily going around the world because everybody uses fuel all over the world. It doesn't matter where you live. If you drive, you need to fill up that tank. If you drive a bike, a moped, if you drive a truck, a car, maybe it's a work vehicle, I mean, there's just such a big business here. Everybody is a potential prospect. Just go outside and look at all the cars driving by you. Every single one of those vehicles driving by you is a potential product. So we've got a great product to lead in with people. And once we get people who are excited about purchasing caps and saving money at the pump, we, always get the question, well, Andrew, I can only buy so many caps. What happens when I got too many of them? Well, that's why we partnered with TLC. Look at this robust catalog of products that the company has with the Lasso teas, with the premium Delgado coffee. And I say premium because that stuff will knock your socks off. Again, who do you know that drinks coffee or tea? Everybody. I mean, it's a no-brainer. We like non-opinion products, and with all these functional beverages, we really got our hands on something here. But it doesn't just stop there, because we not only have functional beverages, but look on the bottom. Look at all those oils. Look at that diffuser. Some of the biggest companies in the network marketing industry were companies that sell or sold essential oils, billion-dollar brands. That's just one product vertical here with TLC. So it's super exciting to see all these different product verticals where you have the power of choice. You have the power to pick and choose what it is you're excited about. And I like leading with the fuel caps. That gets people in the door, gets people excited. And then we have a back end catalog, which is absolutely stellar, including this coffee right here that I'm so excited about. I was going to play a video, but I think I'm going to skip past this video here because I want to get to Nancy and I want to get to Jack. So what I'm going to do right now is bring up my wife, Nancy. She knows this comp plan inside and out. She's an ace and an expert when it comes to comp plan. So I'm going to flip it over to you, hon. Take it away, and you just tell me to move the slide. So over to you.
You got it. Thanks so much. Want to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. My apologies to those coming on that were looking for a Spanish translator. We're working on that. We were having a little technical glitch. We're recording this, and so we'll have a Spanish voiceover for you here tomorrow. So anyway, we want to start out by saying that we're excited about being with Total Life Changes TLC. And as Andrew said, this company has incredible products. We love the products. We love the coffee. We love the many teas and things that they have. But we all know that the timing right now, because of the high cost of fuel here, the best premium caps, it's perfect timing. And so that gives us incredible opportunity. We're going to start out by saying there's no guarantees of income. There's no guarantees in life. Look, we don't know your background. We don't know your experience. We don't know your circle of influence. But on the flip side of that, there's also no limit to what you can earn. on this amazing compensation plan. So let's dive in here and talk about this. You can start by choosing your product package. We have three here. You can start out by putting your toe in the water at $59.95. And if you sell one of these packages, you will earn a $20 first order bonus. And the second package offering is our premium package, and that gives you some more benefits here. It's $199.95. You get 20 blister cards, or what we call premium caps, like you see on the screen. And it puts 100 CV into the plan, and it pays a $40 fast start bonus or first order bonus. But the best package by far, and the one that, I mean, if you can do it, we recommend, is you do the Superior Pack, because this has some added benefits. You, by purchasing this package, not only do you get the best value with 50 cards of product, remember what Andrew said, the wholesale's 10, suggested retail 20. It not only has 100 points, but it pays a $200 first order bonus. But this package for the purchaser pays you at director for 30 days. So day one, you're going to pick up that first, or those bonuses here, the check match, 2 levels, 50% and then 10%, level 1, level 2. And so it allows you to be able to, in that first 30 days, capitalize on that, and then gives you that time here to be able to achieve that director level so that you can officially be there. So with that being said here, let's dive into this here. And this package is pretty self-explanatory. And actually, when you initially purchase this, it's not 40 QV, it's 10 CV, and it's paying that $20. You're going to get 6 blister cards of product. The next package, which is a great value as well, at $199.95. And that package is, we're calling it the basic pack. You get 20 blister cards. We've already talked about the volume. You get a 5% binary boost right now with this package for 2 weeks. And this is just a great value to be able to give you some product, have product to share, show, sample, and to use, especially right now with the high cost of fuel here. And as I talked about already, at the $499, the Superior package, the benefits are very, very clear on this package, because you can tap into as if you were a director, an earned director. It gives you 30 days to be able to achieve that. And director is 1,000 sales volume left and right in your team of CV. And once you hit that, then you have 4 weeks grace here to be able to hold that, and then be able to build your team and your organization. So this by far is the best value and the package that we recommend. Now, with that being said here, let's dive in and talk about the 5 ways that you can earn here in Total Life Changes. First and foremost is, of course, retail profits. We've got amazing products, not only with the fuel caps, but Andrew held up the bag. We have coffee, which, by the way, I want my coffee back, Andrew, after this broadcast. So love the coffee. We have the first order bonus, which I just talked a little bit about. We have the binary pay, which is a 2-team system. We'll touch upon that. And then we have the check match, which I also just touched upon. And then we have the life changer bonus. And so let's dive in here and talk about retail. What happens is this, is when somebody goes to the website and they purchase a product, okay, under your website, most items, if they purchase one item, you're going to get $20. So whether it's the BPC cap, maybe it's coffee or whatever it might be, there's incredible money here on the retail side with Total Life Changes. We love that about it, because it's very, very product friendly. And these are non-opinion products. That's what we love about the fuel caps. We know they work. They're proven, tried, and tested. And so, great way to be able to introduce and share this amazing product with people and help people put money back in their pocket by using the product and helping their vehicle. So, with that being said here, let's talk a little bit about the next way that we earn, and that is or to choose your product package. I already covered this, but It's 1, 2, or 3. I'm not going to go through this again here, Andrew. We just covered that with the fast start. You can earn either 20, 40, or $200 in first order bonus. And so, great way to be able to earn some money here and get your business off to a fast start. Now, here's how the binary works. It's a two-team system. So what you want to do is once you're in the system, you want to immediately get your two. Make a sale on your left and a sale on your right. This is really, really imperative because in this plan, that's how your volume holds and accumulates because it's a non-flushing binary as long as you're active, which means you yourself have done at least 40 QV and you have made two sales, one on the left, one on the right. And so once you've done that and you're binary qualified, you don't have to worry because even if one leg takes off faster than the other, that volume is going to hold and accumulate for you. And so here's a little bit better explanation. So as your team grows, the beautiful thing here is you've got a left team, right team, and as those teams grow, you get paid on every single sale within your team and organization on your what we call pay leg. Okay. And maybe initially your teams will be balanced, but typically one team takes off faster than the other. And based on your rank, you'll earn anywhere from 10% on up to 25%. And this is paid out weekly. And guess what? The pay period runs from Friday to Thursday. And then 2 weeks later, you're actually paid. And Total Life Changes has a wallet. They use Hyper Wallet, and you can order a custom pay card. I'd hold it up, but I don't want anybody taking a picture of it. We do have a pay card, and you can transfer it to your bank account. So it's very easy to get paid here with Total Life Changes. And you can earn up to $30,000 per week in this part of our plan here in team commissions. So this is all about teamwork. And so as the volume carries over, as long as you're active and qualified, left team, right team, at the end of the pay period, if you had 1,000 on one side, 800 on the other, on the weaker leg, what would happen is that 200 points would then carry over to the next week, and it would count toward your rank for the following pay period. So it's just a very straightforward plan, and you would earn, in this example, within a week at 10%, you'd earn $80 just in binary pay in this part of our plan. So it's very exciting, very simple. Now, matching bonuses, this is where I get excited personally because you get paid on 2 levels of matching bonus. So once you go director or higher, you pick up 50% check match. So let's say that you sponsored Mike and Mike earned $1,000 this week, or you would earn, as long as you're director or higher, you would get a 50% check match of Mike's binary pay. Okay. And then the second level's 10%. And so as you work and do that 50%, in this example, they're saying they earn $2,000, you would pick up $1,000 matching bonus. And it's exciting because this is actually compresses. It's not just straight levels. It's not just level 1, level 2. This is something where literally what happens is the system will search down and it compresses each and every week. So you might have people that in normal levels are down on your 20th level that would in fact roll up to your second or your first level. It's very, very exciting. It's a big part of the TLC compensation plan. And so matching bonus is very, very big in addition to that. Life changer bonus. And what this does is when you get into some of the higher ranks, I'm not going to get into detail on this. You can see the full PDF for detailed information on this, but they pay you $1,500 a month when you get into higher ranks for achieving that as a bonus. And it's paid out here on every single month, like the 4th Thursday of the month, as long as you're qualified. And all the details are in the compensation plan PDF for more information and details. So with that said here, this is just a glance. We're not going to go through this. This is not a training, but this just gives you a bird's eye view of our ranks and how that works. And so, you've got all these different ranks. It tells you the binary payout. So literally at the top, you're picking up 25%, starting at executive ambassador, and then the check match starts at director. And so again, this is a plan where literally if you just introduce and do the basic things here over time here, this is a very, very strong compensation plan that can reward you for your hard work and efforts. So with that said here, we really are excited about this phase of pre-order because sorry, Andrew, I'm not going to go into detail. I know he's drawing down the arrow, but it's we're excited about this pre-order phase, and we're really, really excited that we had the opportunity. I'm not going to steal the thunder, but Jack Fallon, it's kind of crazy how we met him. I'll kind of let him share the story, but he happened to be in Wisconsin and we met him and just really, really clicked. And we're so happy and we're so excited. We're excited that we have found a home. So I'd like to bring on Mr. Jack Fallon, our CEO and founder of Total Life Changes. I believe he's at a game right now, guys. So, but Jack, take your time, but just maybe take a minute and talk about just how excited you are, not only about the new vertical with, the best premium caps, but just where you see just TLC going here in the future.
Thank you very much. Can you see and hear me?
We sure can.
Okay, it's perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It's what's the old saying? It's not even an old saying, it's something to live by. It's God, family, and then we like to say TLC. So tonight was a lacrosse championship game. So I apologize. I am in my car and mobile, but I think most of us on this call can relate to being with the family and how important that is. But I do want to say thank you to this whole team, everybody on this team, and everybody, all the new people coming aboard, because it just when things happen that just fit, right? I happen to be in Wisconsin, and guess who lives in Wisconsin? Just things like that. It just kept lining up and lining up. So when things are meant to be, they just happen. And I'm not saying there's not hoops and hurdles, but the big picture, the relationships are the most important. So I want to thank everybody for coming on the call tonight and the whole team. It's been a pleasure working with you guys this far. And Mike kind of put it in perspective earlier when he said it's only been a couple weeks. So it already feels like a couple years because we just clicked and everything's going the way it's supposed to go. But I just want to talk about the premium caps just real quick. I'll be honest with you. In the beginning, when I did meet Nancy and Andrew, I'm like, these guys are networkers. They're people. They're people love them. They have a system. They have experience. They have this product, right? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, it's totally different than health and nutrition. But I would say in the last 3 or 4 days, it really hit me where it was like, everybody that has a relationship with any type of engine needs this product. And that's how simple this is. It's a no-brainer. So I started having conversations that I have not had, and then you can't have with the Total Life Changes nutritional products that open up so many doors. From my son's hockey coach, he sells car parts, and it just on and on. And so it's been super exciting. I think this is a forever product. At first, I thought, okay, gas is high, easy conversation, easy sale, price points there, great compensation with TLC. This could be our first vertical aside from health and nutrition. So I got excited that way. And I said, well, wait a second, this is a forever product. We have the best marketing in the world. Network marketers are the best marketers in the world. And what I mean by forever is that just 100 years ago, we started taking showers with hot water. Just about 20 years ago, we started drinking bottled water. But 10 years before that, they're like, yeah, eventually we're all going to drink water out of a bottle. We're like, you're crazy. We're never buying water. So my point is, this is a forever product. It's like Anytime you put gas in your car, you need this cap. Your boat, your truck, your motorcycle. And it's all marketing. And that's what we're going to do with this product. We're going to take it to the next level where everybody thinks, I need the cap. What's going on? And I can see how this works. And what I mean by that is that all my kids talk about, because they're on YouTube, right? Is dad, I love Tesla, or when's the next Starbucks drink coming out? And when's the next iPhone coming out? This isn't our kids' brain because they see it on social media. Well, I see it as now our opportunity to say, wait a second, when my kid says, well, did you put the cap in? I mean, I could see our social media saying that. I could see our reels. I could see our marketing. So this is a forever product. Even when gas goes normal, take it from Mike Renz. He's like, hey, guess what? I want my engine clean. There's so much we can do with this. So I'm super excited. It's one of our first verticals outside of health and nutrition that we're jumping into. But also for the future of TLC, we want to be the vertical company. We want to attract a lot of massive amounts of people around the world globally that are attracted to different lines of verticals, like the gas caps, like our health and nutrition products, like future peptides, like digital. So this is just the first. I'm super excited, but it's everything we do is forever. Again, thanks for having me on the call. It's been a crazy couple weeks. Like Mike just hit me with that. And to Nancy and Andrew, thanks for everything. Thanks for just being genuine and wanting to help people. And that's what Total Life Change is all about. Whoever's new to this call in our company, we welcome you. We welcome you to the culture, the community, but also know that you have a voice. That's most important. And then here you go, Memorial Day. He just threw that up there. I love Andrew. He's like spot on. And it goes back to having a voice. And the celebration this weekend, we're going to be around friends and family. This is not even, this thing sells itself. And so I can't even, network marketing, like, oh yeah, here's a holiday, give them some tea. This one's like, you want to save some money on gas? Okay, great. Give me $20. I mean, it's like a no brainer. It's an instant conversation. Anything in network marketing, if you think back to the past that went to $1 billion plus, the media was selling it for us. Social media, all news outlets, every day is talking about this. We're just taking advantage of this by helping as many people as we can with this product to save money. So happy Memorial Day. Let's have those conversations. We have the pre-sale right now, and this is going to be a heck of a run. So let's have some fun.
Thank you so much, Jack. We appreciate your time. And I know you're at a final game here for lacrosse game, so we greatly appreciate you. And listen, we are so excited to be here. We're excited to work with you and take this around the world. That's always been our goal here,
Yep.
guys, to take this product, help people save at the pump, and to help people preserve and extend the life of their engine. This is a real product for those of you that are new to this. You can check out the website, get back to your inviter, get your questions answered. But I can tell you that the future is very, very bright. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Before you go, real quick, we have 2 Zooms next week. We have an international Zoom on the same link at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern, on Tuesday. So I'm not sure the date of that. And then I believe we have one Wednesday, same time, next Wednesday. Andrew, I'll flip it to you for any other closing thoughts. So thanks so much. Love each and every one of you.
Yeah, thank you, Jack, for being here. Great presentation for everybody. And Jack really hit it on the head. It's Memorial Day weekend. And what we can do is have the conversation with people now and just simply ask people the 3 questions. It's really that simple. Do you know anybody who uses fuel, gas or diesel? Do you know anybody who wants to save money on their fuel expenses? Do you know anybody who would like to make extra money or save money, or maybe they want to do both? Most of the time it's for both. So when you're having those Memorial Day celebrations, just ask the questions, because right now we're in a pre-order stage. I mean, this is the absolute genesis of something that I think is going to be absolutely gigantic. And we've sold a lot of caps in our career. We've sold hundreds of millions of dollars of caps in our career. but the timing right now, it couldn't be better. When you take a look at what's taking place with fuel prices, when you take a look at what's going on with the economy today, nobody has a crystal ball, but all indications are leaning towards a higher price of oil. And when oil goes up and the media drives it, like Jack mentioned, you can't turn on the news, you can't read the news without hearing about the high price of gas and diesel. That media engine drives your business and it starts the conversation. And oh, by the way, we've got all these other great products as well. So one conversation leads to the next, but it's pre order right now. You know about something that the masses don't know about. Timing is everything. So we've got the best caps on the market, period. And it's Memorial Day weekend. If you like this presentation, you can go to winteam.vip and you can look at it. It's on a flip book, a flipping book. It's not a data collection site. I don't want your information. We want to give you the information, not take your information. We'll let Jack and the company take your information. We just put this out there so that this weekend, when you're talking to somebody, you can direct them to a presentation. This site has 2 videos on it, and it has all the slides that you saw here tonight. It'll help you with your business. And then, as Nancy mentioned, on Tuesday, we have a Zoom for international people. And our next Zoom for North America will be 1 week from today, which will be Wednesday, May 27th. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And all you have to do is go to tlcstorm.com. The storm has definitely arrived. It is here. And we're going to use this site to communicate with people. Winteam.vip. So bookmark it, check it. We're going to update it. We're going to put that international Zoom event on there so you can stay in touch and stay plugged in. But, we'll be back here, and all the Zooms will be on tlcstorm.com. And I just want to thank everybody one more time. And we wrapped this up in 47 minutes. I hope you got something out of this presentation tonight. And I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. We had some pretty serious numbers on here tonight. And it's my honor to share with everybody. We're super excited to be here, but it's time to make that decision. I mean, make the decision that you're going to do it. Make the decision that you're going to go for it. Now is the time. And in business, timing is everything. And it's such an easy conversation. So God bless everybody. Have a fantastic night. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Nancy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Excellent.